Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we're going to paint watercolors. So circle painting on your experiment page of your book, and you are going to get a watercolor tray, which looks like this. It should stay as much like this as possible, which means you should not be mixing these colors together. You can mix them on the paper, but on here they should say separate colors. So what I need to do is I need to wake up that water paint. So I'm going to get my paintbrush wet and I'm going to rub it in that paint. And then I can start painting it on the paper. If I need a little bit more, I get a little bit more water. Cleaning my brush off in between. You can do something called bleeding with watercolor. And no, I don't mean if you have a cut and you are bleeding. I mean paint. If it's next to another color, we'll start bleeding into that color. So these two colors, watch. I don't have them overlapping right here. I'm gonna get some more and I'm just gonna put it at the edges. Oh, did you see that there? Look at that there happening. That is bleeding with paint. So that means where paint, especially watercolor, will start going in areas that you didn't necessarily want it to. If you don't want that to happen, you need to wait for it to dry, or else that will happen. So if I don't want it to do that, I'm just gonna move to a different area and start painting a different area. When you're using your paintbrush, make sure you're using the tip of it. You should not be scooting your paintbrush like this because that hurts the paintbrush and you will not be using it if you don't use it properly. Look at that, now it has a bad hair day. So let's fix its hair day. There we go, much better. So you're using only the hair, the tip of your brush, rubbing it gently, not pressing hard because that will ruin the brush. Also, when we're getting paint from here, Miss Miller is lightly rubbing. I am not digging my brush into that paint because that's also gonna ruin the paint. And see how I'm keeping my colors pretty much organized. That's what you should be doing. Gonna make this into a flower. Okay, so now that I've experimented with this, I'm going to sketch an idea on the other side of something I would like to create. Since that's wet, maybe I'll get a sketch sheet of paper and then I'll create a painting. Have fun.